everybody, thank you for pressing play on the video today. It's Caroline here from craftycarolinecreates.blogspot.co.uk. Today's video is an opportunity for me to show you a new die that Stampin' Up brought out in the autumn winter catalogue, which has been live for nearly a month now. But of course, if you still would like a copy, let me know and I will pop one in the post to you. The die that they brought out allows you to make these gorgeous little pillow boxes. So a really cute size, can fit an awful lot in there. And then what I have done is I've gone ahead and added these little hangers, handles, whatever you want to call them, just to make them a little bit different. I thought they'd actually be quite nice if you put something quite light in them to actually hang them on your Christmas tree as a sort of a different way to give a present. Because if you're giving like a gift card, that would fit in here perfectly, and then you could actually hang it on the tree rather than it getting lost and squished underneath. So that was kind of what I was thinking when I sort of came up with this idea. Colours that I've used, this is Smoky Slate with Lost Lagoon, and then this one is Native Navy with Heat Embossed Silver, which you will know if you watch a lot of my videos is a favourite of mine, was the colour palette for my wedding stationery. Well, for my wedding actually, was Native Navy and Silver. So let me show you how we made them. So the Stampin' Up die, it is called the Square Pillow Box Thinlet, and what you get in your box is, when it comes, is this large die around the perimeter, which is what makes our pillow box shape. And you also get some little cute windows. There's some little pumpkin, Christmas tree and leaf shape, a little candy cone and a snowflake. So you can use those to put little windows in your box and give them a little bit more interest. Okay. So what you will need to do to make the pillow box is you need to run the large die, which is this one around the perimeter, through the Big Shot twice. And I have already done that to save some time. I've done it on some cherry cobbler cardstock, so when you run it through you get two shapes like this. Now before I ran it through the Big Shot, what I did was I stamped and heat embossed all over in gold using the smallest snowflake from the Flurry of Wishes set, which you will know is a big favourite of mine. I can't stop using it. And I think that looks really beautiful. My husband actually said that it actually looks quite oriental as well. He said, you'd probably get away with using this as kind of like an oriental theme sort of wrapping for a birthday or something. It doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas. And I think he's got a little bit of a point there actually. I think that looks very, very elegant, very beautiful. So that's what you get when it comes out of the Big Shot. So I've just done that twice. So I've got two shapes, and there's a few. It put some score lines on, which I'm just going to score and burn it, fold and burnish along. So each of these flaps is effectively a score line. Okay, and these are the flaps that are going to glue our box together. And then at the end here, we've got a very thin score line. I'm not sure if you can see it, there you can, which is what's going to make that pillow box shape. So I'm just going to gently, before I stick them together, just gently manipulate it along that score line. Okay. This is a really great die actually. It's a really easy way of making some really impressive boxes. Everybody that has bought from me in September, when I send out their thank you pack, I'm going to pop in 2 of these little die cut pieces so you can have a go at making your own at home, along with the normal gifts that I send out as thank yous to all of my customers. So something for them to look forward to, and if you're thinking about buying the die, you can see it before you invest, and I know once you see it you'll be wanting to invest, absolutely. Okay, so I've done that little bit of folding along those edges, and then we're just going to stick it together. So we are going to put some snail, along the outside bit of each of these flaps. Now this is fused, sorry, not snail. Now you do need to go right to the edges to make sure you get a good seal. You can also use Tombow for this as well actually. Tombow works pretty well. You just need to be prepared that you're going to have to hold it for a few seconds if you are using Tombow to make sure that you get that, you get that good seal on the corners. Okay. Then we're just going to basically sandwich these on top of each other. So that's one side done, and then flip it round and we will sandwich the other side together like that. Then just press it apart and you can fold in those edges and you will get that lovely pillow box shape coming together very easily. Okay, you can see how quickly and easily that comes together, and how beautiful does that look. I'm a big fan of gold embossing on red this Christmas actually. To make the handle, I have a piece of gold foil. This measures, I can't remember what it measures, and I've written it down, but I haven't brought the piece of paper. It's definitely 2 inches this way, I think, by 7, but I will check that and put the measurements on my blog, but I think it's 2, must be 2.5 by 7. So I'm just going to firstly fold that in half. Okay, just use my bone folder to give that a crisp finish. And then I'm going to use the word window punch to punch out my handle. So I'm just going to push it in about halfway. Now what you can do, a quick tip, just to make sure you get it in the right place, is you just punch out a word window hole, put a little bit of adhesive on the back, so I'm using fuse, and then you can position that exactly where you want it to go. Okay, like that. Then when you put your punch in, you can line up so that that punch out goes into the hole, and then you punch out in exactly the right place. Okay, now what I've done in these examples is I've used the corner rounder to round off the top and the bottom of these shapes. I've forgotten to bring that down, so imagine that I have done that, and then all we will do is stick this over over a box like this. You want to take it down so it's just about over halfway down the box, and then put a bit of fuse again along the bottom of each of the handles. So we're going to go about halfway down, stick that down there, and the same approximately on the other side. There we go. And then just to finish it off, what I did when I was doing my heat embossing is I heat embossed the medium size snowflake, this one. This is the one that coordinates with the flower medallion punch. Oh, nearly lost my camera. Let me just, there we go. This is the one that coordinates with the flower medallion punch. So I'm just going to use that now to punch out. There we go. And then a little bit more fuse on the back of here. Okay. And then we're just going to stick that on the handle. You could do this on both sides. I've just done it on one side. And there we go. Those are our super cute little pillow boxes using the pillow box die from Stampin' Up with a little cute little handle added. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do give it a try, I would love to see your versions. If you would like to order anything from Stampin' Up, please do not hesitate to get in touch. It would be my pleasure to help you out. Thanks again. Cheerio. Bye bye.